Alright guys, I don't really know how long I will be able to film, but I'm on the way over to my boy's pond. I want to try out this spinnerbait somewhere else. My honey hole, there are so many weeds, I don't think it's gonna happen. So it is apparently 39 degrees out. I don't think that's accurate. Probably a lot closer to the high 40s, maybe more. I'm really interested how that knuckle bait does in the water. I have two trailers, one like a shad colored trailer, and then another trailer for the bait, a watermelon red fluke. I brought a backup bait just in case things don't turn out so well. At least I can catch one fish. 14-pound mono on a 7-foot medium heavy rod, Lews carbon fire combo. The reel is a 751 Lews carbon fire reel. I like the ability to be able to speed up the bait if needs be. And you can also slow down depending on your cadence or your retrieve. The more and more that I fish, for me, I find the higher the gear ratio, the better. I have really enjoyed those carbon fire reels. They have performed without flaw. The one thing that I really like about them that shows they took a little bit more care in the reel assembly, the spool release knob on the right side of the reel, it clicks and you can hear it click when you turn it. Just little things like that. So anyhow, I'm gonna be quiet and we're gonna get out there and see if we can't catch some fish. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. All right, first thing I need is a drink and a snack. So we're gonna roll in here and see what we can find. We'll be out in a minute. Oh yeah, now we going. Ready? Let's do it. That is probably one of the prettiest cats I have ever seen. Right behind that tree. Wow. You want to help them, but they're wild, so you can't really get near them. It sucks. It's coming. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here. Come here, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here. You want some? Come on. Come on. Here it comes. No kidding. Dude, look. Here it comes. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'll put it right here for you. Okay? See it? I want to get out and help it, but I don't want to scare it. Come here. Kitty, kitty. Come here. Come here, kitty, kitty. Come here. Come here. Come here. I know you can smell. You'll find it. You'll find it. Forget it? Yeah, she got it. Yeah, she's going to eat. Well, I did my good deed. Kitty got some food. We have company. Hello. Hey guys. They're so funny. Well, from what I can see now, the water has cleared up quite a bit. So we'll throw that knuckle bait, see what happens. Alright, so here we go. First test, knuckle bait with no trailer, just straight hook. Alright guys, this water is so clear. Number one, knuckle bait, no trailer. Here we go. Well, it casts good. That ball is subtle, very close to the thump and feel of a chatterbait. This thing launches. So far, it's staying above the weed line on the bottom, but only because I have an extremely high speed reel. I can launch this bait all the way across the pond. A nice, slow, steady retrieve. Works really, really good. I can't believe how clear the water is, actually. It's a lot more clear than it normally is. So I can see quite far. Alright, let's try the other pond. The last time that I came here, I got nailed by fire ants. So, not really looking forward to that. But man, I'll tell you what, this bait casts a freaking mile. It's a half ounce bait. I know one thing, if you want to cover a lot of water, this is the bait to do it. One of the other cool things that I see already, this high speed reel, if you angle your rod up in the air and crank really, really hard, you can almost make that ball do like a side to side, like a wig bait. It's pretty cool. A wake bait, spinner bait. I like how it casts. I like how it retrieves. I just don't really see this being effective in the pond. But we shall try to give it a little bit more action. I have a small smoking shad swimming super fluke with paddle tail. And we'll see how it does. Bite the end off. Bite the end off. It has a really cool bait keep on the end too, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna thread that on. Little paddle tail action here. We'll see if that flash helps. When I throw this, I'm gonna hold my rod tip up in the shallow areas. If I wanna go deep, I'll make a really, really long cast and let it sink to the bottom and then slow roll it. It's windy, so ideally it should work. I mean, it looks really good in the water, but I don't know about how the fish feel about it. I don't know. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I turned around, threw it over that ridge, and got slammed. Let's see what we can make happen here. Oh gosh, I got hammered again. Yeah, that was a fish. For sure. All right. Show me what you got, knuckle bait. All right, so I think that extra little paddle tail on the back really helps to not only provide more action but more noise, and that is seriously wet down there. Wow. All right, here we go. Well, nothing over there. So we'll try over here. I got one, guys. I got one on the knuckle bait. Are you kidding me? Slow rolling it, and he came out from the bottom and slammed it. So, challenge completed. The knuckle bait will catch fish. How cool is that? Who knew? A pond bass. How cool. Little pond bass. It's hungry. It works. All right, here is the key. In ponds, I think honestly, putting on that trailer was the freaking slime. The bait doesn't really have a whole lot of flash to it, but when you add that trailer, that smoking shad, swimming fluke, it adds so much more play and so much more wiggle. So we are gonna get them back in the water. Knuckle bait, One Bait Wednesday. I hope that you enjoyed. So guys, I have to admit, I was quite impressed. It's not a normal bait, and I had my doubts at first. I'm not gonna lie. It's not something that I would normally throw. That little bait right there actually caught a fish. So to end, we want to talk about in shallow cover and deep cover. So in shallow cover, you really want a line that floats. You want a rod that is stiff so you can pull it through those weeds. You also want a high speed reel. It will really, really help you. Peacock. Strange. Chicken. Okay. Alrighty, and I had on 14-pound mono. I think you're a little past the alarm clock. This bait, you have the ability. Once you add a trailer, it sinks fast. You can throw it out, make a long cast, throw it out, let it sink all the way to the bottom. Of course, you want a solid bottom, not a bottom full of weeds. So, throw it out, make a long cast, let it sink down, slow roll it. Pop it every now and then. You can trim the skirt if you like. I did cut the skirt of this bait, but not the whole skirt. There are two parts to a skirt. You have, I'll take that off now. You have the outside skirt on the outside of that rubber band, but then turn it over and that top skirt will fall down. And what you want to do is you want to take the bottom, the part that's inside, and I trimmed that. So when I push that swim bait on, you still have the flare from the bottom skirt, but you also have the length of that top skirt going down the entire length of that trailer. Like that. So when you push that up, that top skirt and the bottom flare out, which makes it look really nice. I think with the winter coming on, this will be a bait that still has that pulse, but it's not as flashy. The water in here is clear. You could add on with a fluke trailer. You can add an underspin if you want a little bit more flash, a little bit more weight. When you put on a fluke trailer, the bottom part is open, and that will allow you to put an underspin on the actual hook. It won't be impeded by that underspin. I gotta admit, I am surprised. And the cool thing is, when this bait falls down and it sinks, that bait is gonna sit on the bottom, just like that. That sled head profile, it will make it come up over rocks really good. If you're in open water and you want to throw this by itself, get a trailer hook and shoot, put an underspin on there. Anything that you can do. It is a subtle bait. Yeah, I'm really happy with how the knuckle bait turned out. Hit that like button if you like it. Thank you for hanging out, and keep an eye out for that giveaway. The winners will be announced next Thursday. Keep those lines buttoned tight, and we will see you soon.